I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers stroll away with a 14-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
James Whitley will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 4 years, $1.2 million. This guy got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Bucs. This week had some big injuries, and we'll get to all of them, but we're going to start right here. Rick DeMulling is arguably the biggest name on this list. He's suffering from a twisted knee, and he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Brian Kelly will miss the remainder of the season. So now that secondary is going to have to really come together if they're going to make up for his absence. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Jets won this contest, but will stay at the 4th place in the AFC East. Antonio Bryant had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Well-dressed Amani Toomer pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Giants beat the Ravens. Raiders, Falcons. The incomparable Jerry Rice is probably thinking end zone even though it's at the 24-yard line. They need just a little bit for the first down. Aha! There he goes down the sideline. One-handed grab for 6. The Raiders win this one by the final score of 26-14. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Colts pick up win number 7. Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we had the Cardinals come away with a 7-point win. Over at Gillette Stadium, we had the Patriots come away with a very compelling 28-point blowout. The Bills' defense held their opponents to under 100 passing yards in their win at Ralph Wilson Stadium. The Seahawks won on the road and will have to travel again next week when they meet the Jets. Bears, Jaguars. Fred Taylor is in the backfield at the 37-yard line, gets the pitch, spins right there, whoop! And then at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown! The Jaguars win this one by the final score of 16-14. The Lions won this contest and will now move to first place in the NFC North. Jeff Wilkins played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Ricky Williams ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his Dolphins beat the Broncos. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Redskins pick up their 8th win of the year. And in our final game, we had the Chiefs come away victorious.
All right, Boomer, thanks. Time to check out our playoff races now as December is officially upon us. Let's start it out with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. So there you have it. Still plenty of intrigue left in this NFL season as the homestretch madness is only just beginning. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
That'll do it here for Pivotal Week 14. Things ought to get very interesting over the next 3 weeks, huh? Before we go, my prime-time players' game balls go out to a few gentlemen that are pushing their teams toward the playoffs. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.